Good morning, guys. It's 9 o'clock, which means it's time for your kettlebell session. Once again, we have two parts today. The first round is pretty short and sweet. We have 3 rounds of 20 seconds of work and then 40 seconds of rest. So in that piece, we are definitely looking for some high intensity during those 20 seconds. And then the next portion is a little bit more focused on some muscle endurance, so we're going longer. We've got 4 to 6 rounds at about a minute work and then 30 seconds rest. Awesome. So we're going to go ahead and start and get warmed up. I'm just going to start you guys nice and easy. Let's just do a couple of things from the get loose here. We'll do a couple upper body, a couple of lower body. And some arm circles. Just do a couple things here before I make you guys jog in place. Awesome. Let's go with the hips. Oh, man. Kind of just go every which direction. Perfect. The ankles, we're doing some jumping and some side to side today, so ankles are a good thing to hit. And the question of the day, guys, is if you could wear one color for the rest of your life, what would that color be? And I'm going to go with either maybe purple or green, just because it goes with my eyes. So that's my choice. All right, let's hit up a couple leg swings. Let's go front to back for 5. And the other leg. And let's hit a couple side to side. Just balance as best you can. That doesn't have to go real high. Just trying to open up that hip a little bit. And the other side. All right, perfect. Now we can jump right into it. Now we can jog in place. A little bit better than just hopping right to that. Awesome. Keep it going here for just a little bit. And relax. Let's take a nice wide stance and let's go with some Cossack squats. Sitting that butt to your heel. Let's go 5 on each side. Kobe's getting his stretch on this morning. Hey, get out of the way. Remember, you can kind of change up the sensation on this. This is a little bit more groin for me. If I turn that heel up, sometimes I can hit a little bit more hamstring. Perfect. So this is in today's workout. We're just doing a side shuffle, so you want that nice athletic stance. We're going to go 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Awesome. Let's do that one more time here, each way. Cool, so that is one of the pieces in your first workout. Let's do some bootstrappers or squat to stance. You're going to hit an air squat and then slowly pull up into those hamstrings. At the bottom, you can kind of drive those knees out for a second before you stand it up. I kind of like to ragdoll, just hang here from side to side, getting those hamstrings. You guys know where you're kind of hurting the most, right? So just take your time, wherever your sweet spots are. And let's just hit one more. Perfect. This next one we also have in this first workout, jump squats. The only piece that we'll be missing here is a kettlebell. So let's just do 5 jump squats regular. Try to stay out of your toes. You want to launch from about mid-foot. Don't need to go super high, you just want to make sure that the hips open up at the top. Awesome, let's take it to the floor. We've got some 90-90s. As always, make sure you check those angles. You can do this one of 2 ways, guys. You can do where you sit that back hip to the floor and then reach it forward. Or if you guys like to go back and forth, you guys can do it that way too. But just hit up a couple here on each side. If any of you guys see Dr. Klein, this is one of the ones that he gave me. So I do this one quite a bit. I like 90-90s. Switch sides if you haven't, or just keep flipping and flopping back and forth for a couple more here. You can also kind of rise up and squeeze that glute if you want. That's another option. And speaking of glutes, let's go for some glute bridge. Heels and elbows into the floor and squeeze. Let's go 10. Perfect. And our last movement here is actually also in the workout. And we're just going to do some double hip taps. And what that is just kind of a progression for doing double unders on the jump rope. So you're just going to jump up, tap, tap. Just like you were to have a jump rope for double unders, right? Just kind of helps you get into that rhythm. Let's go one more. Perfect. So, again, we just did all of the portions for this first workout and the warm-up. We've got 3 rounds, 20 seconds of work. That's a 20 seconds hard, right? And then we have 40 seconds of rest. So nice long rest periods. The squat jump, the only thing that we were missing was either your kettlebell or your dumbbell. You're gonna come from the deadlift position, okay? Your arms are just gonna stay strapped, and you're gonna jump with your kettlebell. And then again, we have the double hip taps and the shuffle side to side. Awesome, guys. Let's take 30 seconds to make sure you've got enough space for shuffling around and you've got your dumbbell out. And then we will start. I'd be cheating if I said I just would want to wear like a pattern like this for the rest of my life. It's gotta be color. But if I could, I'd go with some outrageous pattern or something. All right, guys. Like I said, short and sweet, but we gotta go hard. Let's hit it in 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Squat jumps. Let's go whole 20 seconds, guys. Yesterday, and Sally, holy moly. So yesterday I've been taking a bunch of classes on Udemy. I took a cartoon drawing for kids, so hence my little froggy today. It was fun. We drew like a mermaid cat, all sorts of weird stuff for kids, but it was fun. I'm a kid at heart. Then we got our double hip taps, guys. So just jump and tap, tap.
2, 1.
The same thing you'd want if you were doing double unders. You just want to stay nice and relaxed in those shoulders, right? And as you jump, it's just flick, 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 right? Just a little bit faster than what you do for a single under. So again, that's why these are good progressions. Just kind of get that rhythm down. All right, we got our side shuffles. Can make it more challenging if you want to like touch on each side. You can do that.
3, 2, 1.
So yeah, touch, touch, if you want. one's kind of fun. I turned my heat off all the way yesterday. Another beautiful day coming today. I picked some dandelions yesterday and they're already dead. Silly things. Back to squat jumps, guys. We're already on round 2 of this first piece.
3, 2, 1.
Keep that chest up tall, guys. Ooh, man. I like this nice long rest. It's lovely. The next piece, we're basically going to flip this time around and go longer on the working. Awesome, guys. 10 seconds. Keep shaking out your legs if you need to.
3,
And double hip taps.
1.
Come on, guys. Keep moving.
3, 2, 1.
Perfect. And then we have our side shuffle. Anybody ever play basketball or football or anything? We used to do these till we'd pass out, basically. Little shuffle sprints. All right, 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Stay in that nice athletic stance, so stay low. We're kind of in like a little quarter squat. See how fast we can go.
3, 2, 1.
Speaking of fast, I'm watching some new series. It's on Amazon Prime called The Boys, and it's like these misfit superheroes. Like everyone thinks they're heroes, but they're kind of bad boys. One of the heroes is like lightning fast. That's what made me think of it. Kind of dark, some gore if you don't like gore, but so far so good. If you're looking for something new to watch. Last round, guys, back to our kettlebell jump squats. We're gonna fight the burn in our legs here. Try to squeeze the butt. Stay out of the toes. Then you won't feel the quads so much.
3, 2, 1.
Woo, that's the last of that one. Thank goodness. And hip taps. Grab some water in between if you need here, guys. My Mios were finally on sale for like $2.99. That's the cheapest they've ever been, I think, in a very long time. Those little drink mixes. Usually they're like $3.99 or $4.
2, 1.
Hip taps. Make sure your feet leave the floor before you're doing your tap tap. And keep that rhythm.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Greg got me hooked on Neos. I used to like just be able to drink plain water. And then now it's nice to have some flavor in there. I don't like seltzer water. I hate anything carbonated. I can't do that. Ooh, stretching the calf on my kettlebell here. That's nice. We're gonna go side to side one last time here, guys. In 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Kobe's jimmies have been rustled. I don't know what for. Come on, guys. Keep them fast. Let's go. One more.
1.
Woo! All right. That wasn't too bad. So let's just shake out our legs for a second. Let's maybe hit our quads here real quick. Let your breathing come down just a little bit here. We don't want to come all the way down into resting state too much before we go on to our next one. All right, so let me start talking about this next piece here right away. Again, we have 4 to 6 rounds. I have my clock set for 6. We'll see how we feel. If anything, I might let the clock just go and I'll do some stretches or something, but we'll see. We've got 1 minute of work and 30 seconds of rest. The first piece is a 1.5 goblet squat. Okay, so that looks like this. You're in your goblet position. You're gonna hit your squat. You're only gonna come up halfway. Re-go down to the bottom position and then stand. So again, it looks like this. Squat, come up halfway, and then all the way. Then we've got a goblet march. So you'll keep it here in this goblet position and knee up using that core. Drive them up as high as you can. Next up is that skater squat. For that, you want to kick back your whatever leg, right leg, left leg. Okay, and then I always think about this as like you're going for a strike in bowling, right? So you're just gonna lean back, and ideally the back toe is not gonna hit the floor, right? And you're gonna stand. If you need to, go ahead and let it touch so that you can use that as kind of a kickoff point. On the skater squats, we'll go 30 seconds on the left leg and then 30 seconds on the right for each round, okay? Then we'll have a clean thruster. So we're gonna clean from the floor, and if you were here with me yesterday, remember you wanna keep that thing nice and close, nice loose grip, and be aggressive on that punch, okay? So like you're zippering up your jacket and punch through. And I like to let that grip go so we don't get that slap, right? Then again, you're gonna squat and all the way up into a press. Okay, so one more time here. Clean, squat, press. Okay, use that squat as momentum, so don't go here and then press. It's one big movement, okay? All right, guys, let me get my clock back on, and like I said, we don't want to come down to resting too much. We want to stay at it. So we're going to get right to it. Let's hop right to it, shall we? I'm so cheeky. Crack myself up. And let me guess. Okay, that one's going to freeze on me, so give me 2 seconds. Not sure why this one doesn't like to do the 2 different timers here, so let's see. Here I said don't rest, and here we are. Oh, that's all right. Have this up in just a second. So I just Google free online gym timer in case you want to do anything at home, and then this online Tabata timer is real nice. You can type in your intervals in there. And I think it's just my computer that's freezing because it's older than the hills. I don't think it's the app. So what do we have here? So we had 24 if we're going for the 6 rounds. Got a minute of work each time and 30 seconds of rest. All right. Now we are in action here, guys. Let's go in 10. So for starters, we're doing that 1.5 goblet squat here. Here we go. So we're going for a full minute. You want to keep tension in this squat, right? So you don't want to drop down all the way to the bottom when you go back down each time. So keep tension. Guys should feel your hamstrings and your butt working. So you want to come just above parallel, right? And then back up. Got 15 seconds, we can hit a couple more here. And 3, 2, 1, rest for 30. All right, then we got our goblet marches. One round in, and I think I can make it to 6. We'll see if I say that same thing after the thrusters. Here we go, guys. Back on for the marches. Try to maintain your breathing here, guys. I know you've got some weight on your chest, but try not to, or forget to breathe. We're going to 30 on this one. It's about 20 more seconds. Just a casual old march here, guys. Keep rocking. And relax. And we're going in 10.
2, 1.
All right, and we're back on. Skater squats. So we're going left side for 30 seconds, and then right side. If that's too much of like a sharp angle on your knee, you can just go ahead and hit regular old reverse lunge. That's okay. And we should be switching on over to our other side. Perfect. Same thing on the clean thruster, so we'll go 30 seconds one side and 30 seconds on the other. Keep shaking those legs out in between here, guys. And we're on in 5,
3, 2, 1.
get it up to that front rack, and thruster. Remember, keep that weight nice and close. Nice strong turnover. And punch. Awesome. And switch sides. And hit one more for me if you got it.
3, 2, 1.
Sweet. That is the end of round 1, guys. Nice job. Back up to the 1.5 goblet squats here. These are something that I have trained with a lot of weight, but you really don't need a lot of weight if you can maintain that good tension. When you re-dip, so you're here, try not to bounce out of the hole. Awesome, guys. We're going back to goblet squat march. And as always with these, you want to try to match your score every time. Keeping some good consistency. Awesome, guys. Here we go. Like a stroll in the park. We're pulling those legs up, using those abs. I'm just grabbing my ab mat here for these lunges coming up next. So remember, if you're doing skater squats, that leg comes up, okay? You want to try to maintain tension and keep that back leg off the, or the back foot off the floor. I've fallen and I can't get up. And let's switch legs. This side will be terrible. I don't even know if I can get down there on this side. Whoa. How's that for like slow motion sound effect? You guys got it though. clean thruster for the end of round 2 here. How are we feeling? We still feel like we could do 6 rounds yet? Or has our answer changed? Alright, going in 5.
3, 2, 1.
Make sure those hips open up before you press overhead. As always, with everything we're doing, we're squeezing our butt, and you should feel that thing pop right off your shoulder. And go ahead and get ready to switch sides. 30 seconds here on the other side. Just as many as round 1 here, guys. Awesome. 2 down. Nice work, guys. If you guys are on our 2020 lockdown challenge, you guys working on any home improvement stuff? Yard work, painting, reorganizing, all the above. Back to 1.5 squats here, guys.
2, 1.
Woo. Alright, guys, keep them coming. About 15 seconds. I know we're sore, especially if we did yesterday, but we got it.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, goblet march. Man, I can't make words sometimes, guys. Holy moly. These ones aren't bad as far as like lungs or muscle fatigue. These ones just seem to take the longest. So sing yourself a happy little song here. Happy thoughts. Almost there. And skater squats. Anyone get the song Skater Boy stuck in their head? Because every time I see skater squats, I do. I won't sing it, but I know it's in your head now. It's magic. first 2 rounds here, guys, on these if you can. And we're going to switch sides, keep them coming. Same thing you just did on the other side, let's try to match that too. Couple more.
3, 2, 1.
And our clean thruster. Nice and close, nice loose grip. Hit one more on the side if you think you can. And then switch. Same thing, one more.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome. Alright, we're coming into round 4. So if you're feeling pretty spicy, if you want to end it here after this round, that's okay. If not, my clock is going to keep going. And we're going to be back on to goblet squats here. We got this, guys. Stay tough. One more.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome, guys. On to our goblet marches here next. Drive them up here, guys. Drive them up nice and high. Think your knee to your elbow. Keeping that core engaged. And we're still breathing.
3, 2, 1.
And on to our lunges. Awesome, guys. Let's stay consistent here yet,
3,
especially if this is going to be your last round. Let's go. And switch sides. Right to it here, guys. Stay moving. Ooh, the burn is coming out strong now, that's for sure. I'm feeling it. Alright, get ready, clean thruster.
3, 2, 1.
And go ahead and switch sides. Couple more here, guys. Come on.
3, 2, 1.
All right. If you want to end it at 4, that's fine. Awesome job. If you want to stay with me, I think I'm going to get at least one more in. I think I might call it after 5 here. And then I'll stretch the last intervals. But the clock is going to stay running either way here, guys.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, guys. If you're still with me, we got this. Awesome. If you wrapped it up after this last round, go ahead and start stretching out your legs. You can use these intervals and just hold a minute, you know, on each side. You can go back into those 90-90s, quad stretch, hamstrings. Otherwise, guys, we're staying strong here.
3, 2, 1.
Halfway. Nice job, guys. Back to our lunges. Oh. Whew.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1.
Here we go, guys. Stay moving. One more on this side and then switch. Here we go, other side. Come on, one or two more. Let's go.
3, 2, 1.
Woo! Awesome. And clean thruster. You guys are champions if you did Alex's air squats yesterday too. Holy moly.
3, 2,
Here we go.
1.
And switch sides. Awesome, guys. I'm going to call it at 5, but my clock is going to keep going. For you guys that want to be fire breathers and go all the way through 6, I'm just going to hit up some stretches through these intervals. If you guys want to stay strong, more power to you here. You guys are going to go back to the top for your 1.5 goblet squats. Going in 5.
3, 2, 1.
Just stretching the hamstring here. You You can also kind of turn to the front and go over the side. You'll get into that lat a little bit. Awesome. If you guys are still squatting, stay strong. You got it. Otherwise, I'm just letting my breathing come down and hit some stretches here. Awesome, guys. Guys, 10 seconds. Perfect. I've seen a lot of people do some nasty things with their legs. It was like, you know, so many calories at self-bike and then max effort jump lunge or all these crazy things. And I say, no thanks to that. Today's isn't too bad. But after yesterday's combo, you guys are probably feeling it for sure.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, we're on our goblet marches. Now that I'm not doing them, I can sing you a song. Or do a little beatboxing. You guys probably have some tunes on, I'm sure. Awesome, guys. Hang in tight. And actually, if you're stretching with me, this is a good amount of time to be stretching. You know, just 5 to 10 minutes after you're done working out while you're still warm. Hang in there. 3.
2, 1.
Awesome. And rest. I'm coming back to that 90-90 stretch here. Guys, just have 2 more movements for your last round. Going in 5.
3, 2, 1.
Nice job, guys. Let's stay moving through this whole minute here. Got a couple more on your first side. And go ahead and switch sides. Seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Awesome. 30 seconds and you're on to your last movement here. Gonna use my kettlebell again here for a calf stretch. That felt nice before. Alright guys, get ready to rock on your last movement.
3, 2, 1.
Keep them coming, guys. Let's hit 1 or 2 more on this side. Awesome. Switch sides. You got 30 more seconds. Let's go. are champions. Nice work today. If you want to kind of rewind it back and watch some of my stretches. If not, just please be sure that you hit up some lower body stretches today so that you guys can walk tomorrow and join me again at 9 o'clock. Awesome, guys. You guys have a wonderful day. Thanks again for joining me.